This is insane.
Let's hear the question from this very low-rated anchor at CBS.
Real adult.
Do you plan
Real
to ask
adult.
President Bukele to help return the man who your administration says was mistakenly
Which one is that?
deported? The man who was mistakenly deported to El Salvador?
Well, let me ask Pam, would you answer that question?
Sure, President. First and foremost, he was illegally in our country.
He was not. He
been
had temporary
illegally in
protective
our
status.
country. And in
He was not here illegally.
2019,
He was here
two
legally.
courts, an immigration court and an appellate immigration court, ruled that he was a member of
No, they did not.
MS-13.
They did not have
and he was
enough evidence.
illegally
Only
in
one
our
witness who
country.
lied.
That's not
Who
up to us.
lied.
The Supreme Court ruled, President, that if, as El Salvador wants to return him, this is international matters, foreign affairs, if they wanted to return him, we would facilitate it. Meaning,
It sounds like
provide
if you
a plan.
can't return him, it's because
Promise
you're
you,
too
if he
weak,
was your
Donnie.
neighbor, you would move right away.
So you don't plan to
But
He
ask
has
President
neighbors.
Bukele to
They
do
didn't
that?
move.
Is that
You're just a
what-
racist.
In the Supreme Court, Steve, was it 9-0?
Yes, it was a 9-0
In our favor.
in our favor
Against
the district
you.
court ruling,
Another
saying
lie.
that
It
no
was
district
not
court
in
has
your
the power
favor, you
to
bunch
compel the
of
foreign policy
liars.
function of the United States. As Pam said, the ruling solely stated that if this individual, at El Salvador's sole discretion, was sent back
Again,
to our country,
if he's not
that
sent
we could
back, it's
deport him a
because you're
second
too
time.
weak,
Well,
Donnie.
No version
El
of this
Salvador
legally
has you
ends
by the
up with him
fucking-
ever living here because he is a citizen of El Salvador. That is the president of El Salvador. Your questions about it, per the court, can only be directed to him.
How can I smuggle a terrorist into the United States? I don't have the power to return him to the United States.
So you can release him inside El Salvador.
Yeah, but I'm not releasing.
If you don't have the power and you don't have the power, who has the power? Lie after lie after lie. And they're going to believe it. Every single one of those words was a lie. A lie. 9-0 ruling in your favor? No. No, actually. This is it. I've said this before. This is it. The constitutional crisis would come to a head with a court case, likely this one, where they refuse to comply with a judicial order from SCOTUS. This is it. This is it. They will use this against you. They will use this against you even if you're a citizen. No one is safe from them sending them to a prison in El Salvador now. You understand that? If they get away with this, with these lies, they can do this to anyone. I will never forgive the people who chose this. But I hope if it happens to anyone, it's not to us.